This video is going to be short and sweet because I don't have the patience with this team anymore. I really don't. But it was bound to happen. You know, a starting pitcher not having a good start. They've been so good for this team all year long. 4 or 5 starters going into today are in the top 20 of ERA. They're great. Getting an incredible year from Kikuchi. Gaz is doing his thing. Other than the tough stinker one today from Berrios, he's been phenomenal for this team. Chris Bassitt's been good enough. Sure, Alek Manoah and obviously got sent down again. And obviously non-healthy Ryu and the bullpen days and all that stuff that's happened in that 5th spot of the rotation. They've been good. The bullpen's been great. We've all seen the numbers. We've all seen the Jays pitching staff are one of the best in baseball. That's phenomenal. Your offense can't do squat. And look, as much as Berrios wasn't good today, and it was his off speed getting really hit hard early on, it is what it is. He's going to have a stinker once in a while. He was missing his pitches early. Nico Horner, and look at that, a solo shot from Brandon Belt makes it, or was it Witt or Brandon Belt? I think it was Brandon Belt. Made it 6-2 with 2 out in the 8th. Whoopie-doo. He was missing with the sliders, or slurves, and Nico Horner and Cody Bellinger made him pay early on in the game. And you're down 3-0 in the first inning. That right there is a mountain to climb for this Blue Jays team. 3 runs feels like an absolute anomaly. They just came off a series against the Guardians. They scored a total of 7 runs all series. A 4-game set. It's awful to witness. It really is flat out painful. You know, they try to give you hope, right? They try their damnedest to give you some sort of hope, that glimmer of hope. When they beat the snot of the Red Sox and the Davis Schneider stuff and the good vibes flowing, right? All that good stuff's going around the Blue Jays clubhouse. But we've seen this before. I'll take you back to right after the All-Star break. Right after the All-Star break. You play the Arizona Diamondbacks. Gurriel's in town. Moreno's in town. The All-Star break's done. You sweep them. You have a great approach against Zach Gallen, and you do an outstanding job, you know, teeing off on him and sweeping the Arizona Diamondbacks. Awesome. You then welcome in the Padres, who've had a tough year, but they still have some really good hitters. Now, you score 1 run in 2 games. It's the story of the Blue Jays year, man. They can't put it together for a stretch and have 1 bad game, but then bounce back. They just can't do that. It's got to be a prolonged problem. Hell, the Jays have, if they don't score any more in the bottom half of the 9th inning, they haven't scored more than 3 runs in 5 games. After scoring 7, 13, and 5 against the Red Sox. But how many of you guys, after that first inning where the Jays went down 3-0, how many of you were actually confident they'd come back? I was like, well, it's early, but this offense struggles. And then you go to the top of the 4th inning, and this is where I turned it off. Okay? Ground ball to short, Paul DeYoung picks up, fires on the first, a little bit offline, but it just goes off Vladdy's glove. 100% catchable ball. He'll make that play 99.9% of the time. But that 0.1% happened there. And that was the leadoff guy in the inning. 3 runs score in that inning. And you're down 6-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., guys, has been awful for this team. I love him. I want him to be great. Trust me. His 1 home run in 16 games. His OPS is plummeting like crazy. Today he's 0 for 4 and just plummeting the ball in the ground left and right. He's hitting now 265 on the year. Some of his lowest numbers since his rookie year. And he's the guy. He's that X factor that you need to be great for this team to go far. And if he doesn't, I hate to tell you, but it's not going to happen. Before that Brandon Belt hit, the Jays had 4 hits. All singles. What's the offense? I mean, like, really? 6-0 deficit. You're done. I turned the TV off. I'm like, they're not going to come back. And they proceed to score 1 run, and then get a solo shot from Brandon Belt in the bottom of the 8th inning. And who knows what's going to happen in the bottom of the 9th inning, but are they going to score 4 in the 9th and tie it? Probably not. Bowden Francis does his job out of the bullpen, goes 3 2/3. He might be going back out there for the 9th inning. I have no idea. Is he back out there? No, Hagen Danner making his big league debut, and he gets his first out, albeit Suzuki hit a 104-mile-an-hour line drive, but it's an out. You have Hagen Danner in his big league debut. Why? Because Alek Manoah got sent down to the minor leagues again, and this is all great. Bowden Francis goes 3 2/3 of hitless baseball, 3 Ks and a walk. Great job from him. He kept the team in it the best that he could. Offensively, you got nothing. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to talk anymore about this team. It's painful for me to do it. I am doing my very best for you guys to try and get a video out and express myself about this team and about this game. But it's just the same stuff. Day in, day out. They're third last in the entire league in hitting with runners in scoring position. You know what another crazy stat is going into today? They are third in the big leagues in hits total. And that right there, those 2 stats, sums up the year. They get a ton of hits. They can't drive any of them in. It's the story of the year, and it's right there in front of us. Let me read the offensive stats for you guys, other than runs. So they're third in hits, 4th in batting average, 5th in OBP. This is in the entire big leagues. 11th in slugging percentage. 9th in OPS. They're 15th in home runs, not great. 19th in stolen bases, not great. But let me reiterate this. 3rd in hits, 4 in average, 5th in OBP, 9th in OPS, 11th in slugging. They're in the top 12 of every offensive category, but with runs scored, they're 16th. Sums it up. It sums up the 2023 Blue Jays, and we're here again talking about another crappy game from this team. Sure, Berrios wasn't great offensively, but let's be honest, when you went down 3-0, did you really feel that they were going to come back and win that game? I did not. And I hate to say that with me being a diehard fan for this team. It's just impossible to watch. It really, really is. And guess what, Jays fans? Tomorrow, yes, is Jose Bautista Day, and we try our best to be positive and think about that. And it will be nice until you see the team hit the field, and then you're like, who are they facing today on the Cubs? Oh, right, it's Justin Steele, guys with 13-3 on the year, 121 innings pitched, an ERA of 2.68, a whip of 1.17, 113 strikeouts, and only 28 walks. I'm going to leave it with that. All right, so you know what, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game today, because if you did enjoy it, you're not a Jays fan. And if you didn't enjoy it, you're definitely a Jays fan. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that great stuff in the comments. Go nuts in the comments below, guys. Please, please, please go nuts. I need it desperately with the way this team is performing. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below as well, so follow up there. You guys not done so already. And I will talk to you guys no matter what happens tomorrow. I'll be here. Game 2 of the 3-game set against the Chicago Cubs. Justin Steele, Chris Bassitt is the pitching matchup there. 3:07 first pitch. Probably going to be delayed with the Bautista stuff. So probably about a 3:30 first pitch at Rogers Center. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And, of course, not this game tonight. We'll talk to you guys then.